my name is Mike and welcome to DadlifeFXD and welcome to the new shop build project. If you've been following for a while, you know that we are building a farmhouse and a new shop on our new property. I've kind of been splitting the home build between both channels, so if you want to check out the home build and follow that process all the way through, check out the link below for our Littledreamersfarm channel, and I'll put some video links down there. On this channel, I've really been trying to emphasize this shop build. We are ordering a metal building. It's going to be 26 by 40, and that is coming Thursday, so we have some prep to do. With that being said, we are going to try to build the best garage shop ever on a budget. A lot of background noise, and also I apologize for my scratchy throat. We are going through the back to school funk, I believe. But the background noise you're going to hear in this video is the county. They're actually bringing the water line or the water main down the road that we live off of. Construction zone on top of our construction zone when we pull up. So we're in the house now to try to, ease some of that noise. The reason that we are going with a metal building like we mentioned earlier. Now the dimensions on this building are going to be 26 by 40, so it'll be 26 deep and it'll be 40 feet wide. Number one reason I went with metal building is budget. I priced this thing out back in early June, and the numbers that I got back from a couple builders were just crazy. They're anywhere from about 40 to 70 grand to stick build this garage like a traditional wood build, 2x4s, structure, shingles, metal roof, whichever. The traditional build was about 50 to 70 grand, so I was like, that is just insane. So I started pricing out some metal buildings, and the first time I got a couple quotes back, I was really surprised at the cost. It was about probably less than a quarter, which I'll share all that with you guys. So I ended up ordering a metal building. Like I said, it's gonna be 26 wide, 26 deep, 40 feet long. I got the slab poured already. I'll share some footage of that with you guys. My plan is we're building our farmhouse kind of facing the street, and then the shop is going to be on the left side of the house. So when you pull in to the house, the driveway will go to the left of it, and then you can kind of turn a 90-degree left and pull straight into the shop. And that way it's kind of adjacent. It's a little bit spread out, but it's close enough to the house where the kids can be in and out and play, because we got 3 young boys, as you guys know, so we always keep them entertained with the bicycles in and out. And so now our shop will be right off the driveway. And that also saves money on the driveway, because now I just have to do one driveway going to the house, which we have to do anyway, and the shop will be right off it, instead of one driveway to the house and then another long driveway back to the shop. Because even that gravel these days, as you guys know, adds up quick. So back to the shop. It is a metal tubular structure building, and what that means is they use 2.5 by 2.5 square tube. I'll put those every 5 feet on the wall, and then they screw the metal directly to that. The truss system is the square tube as well, and those are fabricated depending on how deep they are. The 24-foot and smaller is kind of a different truss design. It's a little bit smaller and it has like the angles up there. Ours is 26, so we stepped up to the bigger commercial truss design. So it'll actually be like a 2.5 by 2.5 tube on a triangle. Then they'll actually be raised up about a foot, and there'll be a straight support going across the bottom. That way we'll actually have a flat ceiling if we ever wanted to enclose that. That'll be a foot higher, about 16 to 18 inches higher than our wall height. The wall height on the shop is going to be 10 feet. So they stand the walls up, they're 10 feet tall, and then the trusses go up to there. The reason I did that is because I did not want our shop to overpower the house height-wise, but I wanted to fit a 2-post car lift in the shop. So I ordered a 412 pitch, which actually raised the pitch up a lot more. If you're familiar with these metal buildings, they usually only offer 312 pitch, which is kind of like really flat looking. So I did my walls 10 feet instead of 11 or 12, which is more common with a commercial shop, and I increased the pitch of the roof. That way we'll get that more residential look. And what we're trying to achieve with this is I'm trying to save the money on the metal building, but I'm trying to make it match our farmhouse perfectly. So I actually also, in addition, I ordered the metal all vertical. So if you'll know, in the metal buildings, it comes with the 3 or 5 rib metal sheets. Usually they put those horizontal, which to me kind of stands out as an eyesore. You can spot that it's a metal building from a mile away. which is not a big deal, but when it's right next to your new house, I kind of want it to look a little more, you know, like they were both built together. Turn those panels up vertical, and they run it all vertical. Now the front of our farmhouse is gonna have board and batten, so I'm hoping that'll tie in perfectly. And I ordered a white building, and then the house is gonna be white, you know, shade of white as well. If it doesn't match too well, I'm just gonna have them paint the building when they paint the house. And for the roof, we are gonna match the roof. We got galvalume roof. So it should be a completely white structure with a galvalume roof. And then on top of all that, I was kind of like thinking ahead a little bit to kind of tie it in to make it look more residential. We're actually going to put residential garage doors in it. So the first door you come to in the shop will be a 10 foot by 9, and it'll be a residential carriage style door. And the second door will be a 16 foot by 9, and that'll be a residential as well with an opener. That way the wife can pull in and out, park in that one, and the rest of it can be my shop. With all that being said, the concrete footer and the pad is already poured. They did about 24-inch by 24-inch footers, and then did a standard monolithical slab. I'll show you some footage of that right now. So the concrete guys were really quick, really fast, and they did an awesome job in pouring that slab. So let me flip you guys around, put you on the wide angle, and I'll show you the layout. Here's the driveway coming in. You can see the house is right there. There'll be like an 8-foot landscape bed right off the house, and the driveway will go like this, 9-degree turn right there, and then I'll meet with the shop. Now look at that view back there. So we'll pull up right here, and it is 26 deep by 40 long. And right here we will have the 10-foot garage door. This will be where the 2-post car lift is, and the whole center section will be my shop motorcycle area. And then there'll be a 16-foot door on this side. That way the wife can pull in. She doesn't park in the garage often, but I figured she can pull in right there. We'll have a man door over here so you can walk in and out. And then we'll have this back corner will kind of be like the family storage, you know, bicycles, like Tupperware bins with Christmas stuff, etc. Here's a ground rod for the power. I'm just gonna take off 100 amps from the house, run power underground, put a meter in. The man door will be right here. We'll have a window on every side, and then 2-post car lift, and we'll kind of try and make this back wall like all the shelving, and the roof will be have insulation on it. So I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna tie all that in, but we will get there and I will share it with you guys. So the building comes in a couple of days, which is way quicker than I thought. I had about 4 to 6 more weeks on the schedule before it arrived because everybody said they were back ordered. But this company I went through, which I'll put the total price and the company I used in the comments below. Just leave that thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions on anything further you want to know about this building, and I will take care of it. But I think we paid right around 18.5 and change, so 18,000. Like I said before, the prices we were getting for the wood traditional structures to build this garage, they're coming in at 50 to 70 grand. So I will share the cost with all you guys in the description below. And like I said, if you're interested in seeing this farmhouse build, I've posted a couple videos on this channel, but mainly that whole build series is going to be on our farm channel, which is Littledreamersfarm at YouTube, I guess. .YouTube, however they do it. But if you're interested in that as well, follow that channel. We'll be glad to have you. Like I said, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week when they start setting up this steel building.